Hey everybody, Aaron here. Welcome back to another anime review. Today we look at the anime movie titled Planzet. Now, Planzet has a very simple premise. But before I really rail into this movie, I'm gonna first talk about the summary first for you guys and girls, so you understand a little bit about this movie. I really keep saying movie, by the way, with like air quotes. Like I know you guys can't see that, but just visualize someone going movie with air quotes over and over again. So Planets takes place in the year 2047, where we see that the world is invaded by a life form known as FOSS, or FOS. And what happens then is essentially the world is quickly destroyed by this kind of planetary, like alien-like creatures. And for the most part, the militaries have no idea what to do. You know, we see that 6 years pass with our main characters, who you will quickly learn are probably the biggest idiots of the world. I don't know how they lived through all the apocalypse, but they lived somehow, joined the military, and these three characters, who are the only ones left of one particular military base in Japan, are now in charge of trying to save the planet. Now, I won't spoil anything else. I just want you to know that I rarely think, you know, I want to say, I'm trying to think of how to say this without really just kind of railing on this show, because if you can't tell, I hate this movie. I really, utterly hate this movie. You know, I watched this with my dad, actually. Me and him watched it, because I had bought this on a sale, Right Stuff, which, you know, Right Stuff, their sales are always awesome, so definitely check out their website if you've never used that website before. And they had this for $5, and, you know, I've always wanted to buy this because I've loved the art style. It looks really amazing, and I mean, if you can see it right there, the art for the mechs look amazing. They're phenomenal. You know, it's just, they're very well done. Yet you see these mechs for maybe a good solid, I want to say maybe 5 minutes of the actual movie, and before you never see them again. That's the thing about this movie. Biggest flaw of it is that it's only a 53-minute movie. Now, some of you might be going, well, if it's a horror movie, doesn't that mean a good thing that's only 53 minutes? Yes, that is a good thing in a way. But in terms of expecting very much out of this story, is hard to say why you would when you know this movie is only going to be 53 minutes. They do giant skips of time. They do this thing where nothing is fully explained. Like, they talk about how humans have somehow went to Mars and survived up there, and they never really go into why that is, you know, how they even just choose who went there. And then they later on say, oh, it's because military people got first dibs on it. It's just, you know, it's all over the place. They never explain how these mechs even came to be, you know, who designed them, would design them, because they show that during the 6-year gap between the story, they show that these were things were being designed. And ironically, though, they never show like how they tested, who were all the military pilots, how these characters get piloted with. Never show any of that. This movie completely leaves you up to like thinking your own little thoughts of story elements and stuff like that. But honestly, you won't care, because here's what. Let's start with, just besides the story being horrible, you have the animation, which is garbage. I mean, honestly, this looks like, you look at the scenes and the still images of this, and it looks phenomenal. But when you actually see it playing out, it is terrible. This came out in 2010, and I could have swore this came out maybe 2001, maybe 2000. It's, you know, the 2010 had good CGI movies, and I'm actually going to review a few CGI movies later on down the line that were around 2010 that are way, way better than this piece of crap. But honestly, this anime just pissed me off so much. Like, I don't know if you guys can tell from my constant raving. I hate, you know, don't get me wrong, guys and girls, I hate ranting and raving about anything. I'm not one of those people that goes, oh, you know, because I hate it, you're gonna hate it too, or, you know, I don't assume that you're gonna hate it just because I hate something. But I assume that there are times where I think everyone can come to a common consensus and think this show sucks or this movie sucks, and I think most of you will realize that this sucks. I mean, even the Mal rating for this is a 5.59, and I'll be honest with you, I think that's a little too generous, even that high. But animation-wise, it's garbage. The CGI is garbage. The actual character designs are very, very garbage. The mech designs are actually very cool. I like the mech designs. I think it's kind of a mixture of Robotech and Macross type kind of concept. I like that. I wish they actually got more screen time. I really do. But besides even that, the voice acting is hit or miss. There's some really good voice talent in there in English dub. I did not watch this in Japanese dub, I'll be honest with you guys and girls. I didn't even feel like putting this into Japanese dub just to see how they sounded, because honestly, I just didn't want to watch any more of this movie after I finished it. It was bad. It was bad. The music's forgettable. Everything about this movie is forgettable. It is one of those movies that I wonder what was going through their head when they made it. And I hate saying that to an author or a creator because I know it's you have an envisionment of something great, but what came off on screen is something horrid. This movie tried too hard to be something, I think, extravagant, and fails utterly because it's just too fast of a movie. You can't get anything of the story. Characters are introduced and you never know who they actually are. You never care to figure out who they are. You have characters that talk only a few scenes and are never shown again. You have this one moment where the brother of the sister is like slapping around because oh, I want to come with you, brother, I want to help you. Oh no, you can't do that. Slap in the face. Like, is that worth really slapping someone in the face? Your little sister cares about you and wants to go with you. Why do you need to slap her in the face? And ironically almost does it again later on when she does something very similar again. I'm like, dude, what? Overall, I'm not gonna waste your time, guys and girls. If I had to review this A through F, considering that this is horrible, F. I don't give, like I said before, I don't give very many anime F rating. I usually try to go like D-, D+. This is an F. Do not waste your money watching this movie. Do not waste your time watching this movie. Avoid this movie like it never existed. Because here's the thing. There are things to like about it. It's there. They have some nice mech designs. They have an interesting concept. But none of it is ever actually told in a way that will keep you entertained. You will not understand who the hell anyone is. You will not care to understand who anyone is. And overall, you'll just be like, what the hell is going on? Why should I give a crap that half the world's been destroyed when I don't even see half the world in this anime? It's like, what? Who cares? Bad. It's a bad movie. I'll just say that. But that's it for my rant to rave. I'm sorry, guys. I hate doing that, but I just want to warn you that this is probably one of the worst anime movies I've seen in a long, long time, and that's saying something. Anyways, guys and girls, I hope you liked this review. I hope you enjoyed my little rant. As always, comment, subscribe, like the video, whatever. And as always, until our paths cross again in the next review, have a good one, everyone. Bye bye.